Alright, this is a mental health reading for Scorpio. So, I do have extra messages and I have extra cards that I will do a reading for after the main reading, so we'll see what's going on. So the first card is going to be a card that represents your current mental health, which is going to be the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is success, a victory you deserve. It's hard won, but completely deserved. Others will applaud you too. So this is a Leo Jupiter. So there's a lot of yellow and orange in this as well. So there's going to be creativity and action. So August 2nd or August 11th could be of importance to you. Also, you could be an influencer or you could be an advertisement. I think some people are mostly YouTubers. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going for you around this time. Number 2, a emotion that is clouding your perception of reality. We have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is staying true to your goals and beliefs, also protecting those who cannot speak up for themselves, and you stand your grounds in a worthy effort to help. So there's public speaker, trainer, or instructor. That is also a Leo energy. It's a Leo and Mars, and that is August 12th through this 22nd. So you could have to step in on somebody's behalf around that time. But I feel like there's a lot going on. And you could be addressing one issue and then other issues aren't being said that people may want your opinion on or your criticism on. Scorpios are very blunt when they look at something and they say, I don't like that, or like, I like that. It's kind of like Aries. Aries is more in the fire sign. Scorpio is more in the water sign aspect, but when those two come together, they're powerhouse, you know. But yeah, one will go into the passion of the people, which would be the Aries, and it's like, this isn't going to happen because of this, this, and this. Scorpio is more in the more prejudicial, practical side, where it's like, this is not going to happen because of this, 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 and this. It's almost like a sound judgment type of a sermon about what can and can't happen due to the fact of certain guidelines, policies, or rules, or something to that effect. That would make the argument of why certain things can't happen. So, you know, I've met a lot of people in my life. A lot of Scorpios have been more on the political, lawful side of like justifying their actions, and Aries are more into like, oh, I did it because I wanted to, you know. Is kind of on my bucket list type of explanation. But I feel like you're trying to stay true to what you believe and what's important to you, and a lot of people might want you to weigh in on other things too that you probably don't really care about. You know, it's one of those things. You know, if you don't care about it, why would you answer the question? But yeah, it's a different thing, and you need rest too. You can't be like, you know, political analyst of everything. So number 3, we have how to improve your perception of reality and gain clarity. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, always I think about the savings account, you know, every time I pull that card. So there's security and strong foundations and good health. Now you can enjoy all that you have worked for. We have a lot of green and gold here. So there's health and money. There's also the Capricorn Sun. Capricorn Sun is kind of like the devil giving you your dues, you know. Capricorn Sun. It kind of looks like the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have January 10th through the 19th, which could be important to you, or you could be doing your taxes around that time, because there is a accountant and a real estate agent and a commerce. So you might be doing some e-commerce around that time as well. Yeah, store and what have you and whatnot. So number 4, we have how to change circumstances around you to illuminate your mood or examine your mood. We have the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is more of the insomnia card. I get that card a lot in mine. So, so there's thoughts and anxieties that keep you awake at night. This difficulty is a stressful time so hang in there. This is a Gemini Mars. Gemini Mars, like your brain keeps talking, but you're like, I don't want to hear it. The Mars is more of like an energetic, like we need to do this now type of energy. So it could be telling you to stop and go. It's a very insomniac type of energy. So there's a navy blue and a light blue, Wedgwood blue type thing here. So there's an intellect and sadness here. There's also June 1st through the 10th, which could be of importance to you, or something important happened that day. So there's a psychologist, criminologist, or a profilist that may have been going around trying to look at things. There might have been a crime committed. Hope you didn't kill anybody, but somebody's looking at your can of worms here. So just be alerted to that aspect, and if you did anything, they're gonna find out because of how this is coming in the reading. So number 5, how can you be happier day to day? We have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, you're gonna be carrying a lot of shit. So there's too much going on, so lay down for some of your responsibilities and focus on what you can do now rather than what you can't achieve today. So, you know, Sagittarius, Saturn, the truth and expansion. So we have December 13th through the 20th, so that could be of importance to you coming up. So there's going to be project management around that time, where you have to either expand or you might have to downsize. Downsizing could be good if you have a big business. Not downsizing workforce, but downsizing the size of the operation that you're doing as far as business is concerned, and just e-commerce. Usually if you have little overhead and a lot more workers to help people out, like personal shoppers or people to pull orders, it works a lot more efficiently, and then you can get more product in, and then it will work like a well-oiled machine, because you're limiting product, but at the same time you're, you know, restocking at a faster rate, so it's already sold by the time you restock. You know, it's easier to do that than have stuff getting stale on the racks or something that's out of date. Like, you need to move product. You can't make too many of something, and if you make less, it makes it into a scarcity, making it more valuable later on or sooner than later. And you can boost prices on stuff. That's one left, you know. So number 6, we have how can you deepen your connection with yourself? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Issues with mother figures in general, missing out on the support that you deserve. As a person, the Queen of Cups in reverse means that there's hurtful words. So with your mother figure, it might have been like you don't get along because of like them patronizing somebody else. It happens a lot. Usually water signs take a back seat. It happens, you know. That's why most water signs become serial killers. But anyway, Sagittarius is. But yeah, prideful people usually take front seat to water signs. We always feel like we got the short end of the stick. But yeah, it's just people's priorities. They feel like other people need that priority over water signs because other people are stupid. Like, let's be honest, like all what is. But yeah, that shouldn't be a dig at you or anything. I just think parents usually go for the people that are weak or you know, adorably stupid, you know, it's that type of thing. So we have a message from the Fool. So look before you leap. You're gonna get into some scandal. Always scandals. I hate scandals. And then we have an adult woman or older woman than you, a creator, somebody who creates, or a mother. There's always a mother involved. Universal forces at play. Meditation enhance your intuition so you can hear the universe when it speaks to you. So you might need to meditate more. You need to meditate because there is going to be some things that are going to be personalized to fit you. And with Venus headed towards the center of the sky, I think it's September, you're going to get a lot of messages. Okay, because Venus is going to be aligned with other planets. So it's going to have some messages. So soulful love awaits. Take the reins of your life. You also have your bouquet of flowers. We have black roses, which is vengeance. So you're going to want to get revenge on somebody. We have gladius, so there's strength of character in you or somebody else. There is mom's fertility. That could be you or somebody else. Carnations, pride and beauty. That's more of a personalized message. The carnations are mostly personal, either between lovers or yourself. You know, it's introducing yourself. Carnations, you know. So Laylock, youthful innocence. There's somebody here who is a little naive. It's usually the other signs. A little naive. That's why water signs get along better than the other signs do. Don't know why, but it works out better. But there's a lot of people that are kind of naive to certain things. Okay, so we're going to do messages, and then we're going to do your journal entry that you can talk about in your little journal to clear your mind a little bit. And then we'll do your Starbucks drink of summer. Okay, so we have unpredictable leader. We have fighting over money. We have fear of success. We have lack of confidence in your workplace. We have protecting your money, getting what you want at a price, lack of confidence at work. You will pull through early stages of business, lack of energy. I keep getting like a, somebody who thinks they're slick. I think you might work for this person, or they might be like one of your workers. They might be a little slick. They think they're slick, but I would watch that person. If they're asking you too many questions about business, I would watch them. Anybody who seems a little bit too eager to be there, I would watch them, because they're doing some shenanigans. And you know how I am. I don't like shenanigans. Anybody who looks like they're shenanigan is getting the door. So your journal entry is talk about a time you helped a stranger. That's going to be an interesting one, because every Sagittarius has a reason in doing so. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's always a wild story. Water signs have wild stories about helping strangers. Okay, so summer Starbucks, we have a Scorpius. Scorpius is black tea with mango, dragonfruit base, and simple syrup. So it's going to be a really fruity drink. I would add some raspberry to that just to make it more of like a wine taste, like a more of a I think it's more of like a sangria taste if you add some raspberry to it. But yeah, it's a pretty good drink. It's just I don't really like the sweetness in a lot of these drinks that they have at Starbucks. That's why I go to Dunkin' Donuts. It's better. It has that sour bitterness to it, and it's nice. Okay, so let's do your tea leaf reading. I'm going to get my cards out. Whatever falls out, we will do. And then we'll see what's going to happen in the future for you, or within a couple months of this reading. See if anything improves. I just think that you're just caught up in shit right now, and it's just stressful. Because it's something that you probably haven't done in a while, or you know, you don't really know how the outcome's going to work out for you. I'm pretty good at business myself, but it's just, like, I don't like the heartache of failing. Failing's hard. People are very easy. Failing is hard. I'm an extrovert, if you just notice. I'm just more of like the strategery one. I can see things and see people for who they are. There's a lot of people that are a waste of time. But I would watch out for that one that keeps asking you fucking questions about business. I would show them the door real quick. Because they're trying to pull shenanigans. Because it keeps coming up in this reading. I think somebody's trying to embezzle from you. That's why I'm warning you about that. I would look at your bottom line if you are in business. Okay, so we have happiness. We have bird perched, waiting for news, package, or a letter. We have an axe. So force is working against you. Like I said, there's somebody that's fucking around. So ladder, climbing towards success. We have December. We have a door opening, opportunities waiting for you. We have bridge, successful overcoming a problem. We have a crown, honor and respect will come to you. We have a camel, perseverance, my dyslexia is bad when it's blurry. And you will overcome problems. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So we have bell and announcements. We have wealth, of course. We have old woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. That could be your mother figure. We have a flying bird, news is on its way. We have an ant. We have work, achievements, and success. We have a frying pan. We have trouble and assumptions. We have August. Okay, and also there's going to be a point where you're going to have to change your bank account. I don't know if you do get like a scam situation, or you get like somebody who's overzealous, or you write a check to somebody. But I would change your account information, and I would not give this person any money, check or otherwise, because people are opportunists. So anyway, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. I know it's kind of scary when people steal from you, but I feel like you're getting anxiety from actually thinking about people stealing from you. So it's better to be cautious, not overly cautious, but cautious enough to be aware and cautious enough to take the right steps when needed. That's all you really can do when you have money in a bank account or you have a business. You constantly have to separate your funds from your bank and your business. Your business account should be different from your personal account, and your bank account that you take in and out of money to buy things should be separate from your other two accounts. The reason is that if you have separate accounts for everything and you're the only one that knows about all three, there's not a problem. If one of them is going down and you know who else shares the account with you, it's easier to blame that person. And with business, I used to work for a guy who was overly paranoid about money. Every time he got $10,000, he got a new bank account with a new card and everything, and then he like put that away, but he'd assign all his managers to different bank accounts. And if one of them was wiped out, they knew which one was embezzling money from the company. Fun. Anyway, so hopefully this helped you out, didn't make you too paranoid, but it makes you smarter about how you deal with your money, and don't put all your eggs in one basket, as they say. But yeah, just be aware that most people don't have the best of intentions, especially when they're struggling or they feel like they are struggling and you have so much. Just be aware of certain things. Having separate bank accounts with separate entities is a good idea. Having a checking account with one of these bank accounts is a good idea. And also knowing the ins and outs of things that you write and keeping a good balance on a bank forum or having your own checking book so that you can check your checks, check your balance, check your withdrawals. I'm an accountant, so I know. Being an accountant is hard because like people want to lie about how much they made, and then you look at their account, you're like, you didn't make anywhere near that much. But yeah, they always want you to fix their problems once they make a mistake. Would have been easier just to get it from face value instead of getting it from the side view, you know. Anyway, I'm exhausted because I did 600 videos and now I'm getting paranoid about my own accounting work. But yeah, my accounting work is flawless. Like, it's within 2 cents of the number, so the IRS loves me, I'll tell you. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, hopefully, if I can get some sleep. And you take care of yourself, take care of everyone. Don't get too paranoid about your bank accounts, but it is smart to have different ones. So then you can keep checks and balances of who's doing what, what's going on. And I will see you in the next reading. Alright, later.